Hey guys, just an ordinary fan here from Michigan of the American Dream. Straight up American Dream. Well, I'm a huge fan of Donald Trump. I was pretty much back in Trump Carson about a year ago, personally, and talking to people. But, Trump's the top guy. Obviously, he's going to make America great again. But I want to get right to the point about CPAC. Because CPAC is current. And Trump decided that he wasn't going to go to CPAC. And here's what he needs to say about that. And, these are the facts as well. These people at CPAC this year, you already know it's about a brokered convention, okay? Kasich said it during the debate. It's basically a brokered convention. The Rubes, he's been going for it the whole time. Lyin' Ted, I don't really think Lyin' Ted lies as much as they say. But as a constitutionalist, he should know better than doing what he's doing. But the people at CPAC, these are establishment shills or stiffs. Because the deal is they're packing that so that it looks like to America that if Donald Trump were to speak there, if he showed up, they would boo what he's saying, they would boo his ideas, and they would do that planning with intent to discredit Trump. So this is a smart move by Trump for not going there. And he just needs to come out and say that. Hey, that's the establishment. They hate me. They hate me. They hate me worse than they've ever hated anybody. And that's why a TrumpNation is going to restore the American dream, make America great again. Ross Perot back in the day, he had a great idea. He said NAFTA would kill American jobs. North American Free Trade Agreement. Okay? Now, if you look back at the time of NAFTA's drafting, what happened since? We've lost American jobs. They've actually made it advantageous financially to leave America, make your products, and then ship them back to America. What? That's why a Trump nation is what we need. My name is Josh Ray. I am for Donald J. Trump. Trump is going to cut everywhere. Everywhere. I have a video of CNN. They double teamed him on CNN. Scarborough and I forget who, a blonde. I don't even know if it was Scarborough, to be honest. I don't watch CNN that much, but when they double teamed him, he really came at him. I have a video of that, all of his answers. You can check that out if you want to understand fully what Trump's really about and not all these slams. People I want to get this off fast because it's already been 3 minutes. But people have to understand, okay? Just as you can change religions, okay, you can change political parties. The Donald Trump voter, the Michigan Democrat, that was coined in Detroit. That was Ronald Reagan. I voted independent my whole life. Okay? Never voted for Obama. Ron Paul, I voted for Bill Clinton. But I was young and I did believe in what he had going on. But he skated on the coattails of Reagan. The economy was good. Then he passed NAFTA and it looked good for a second. It looked good for a second, just like Bernie Sanders socialism. It looks good for about 20 years, maybe 50, but then you're gone. Your country's over. So we know that's easy peasy. No one's going there. The Michigan Democrat is the 25% blue-collar worker, the 25% of the Democratic Party. They're going Trump. Now, I would also say 25% of the Republican Party are establishment, perhaps 40%. But by the time this all said and done with, I think about 25% of the Republican Party are going to actually say, I'm not voting for Trump no matter what. And they may vote for Hillary. This is where the African American comes in and the Hispanic vote come in. Both the African American and Hispanic vote, traditionally has gone Democrat because they promised so many things. I would venture to say that anybody that looks into the facts and doesn't employ willful ignorance choosing not to look into certain things, choosing not to look at 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. You don't take the time to go 2 to 2 to 3 to 7. You just go 2 to 2 and you stop and say, it looks good to me. And you know, that's not the ideology we need. We have to have more people actually taking part. We want everybody to vote. Did you guys see Jimmy Kimmel's video? Unbelievable video. So he's got his anchor woman down in California, and they're interviewing people that look intelligent, you know, normal people, sounding great, you know, as far as vocabulary and can speak and all that stuff. And they all claim that they voted on Super Tuesday for different people. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, whoever it may have been. They went so far as to actually say they got gifts, or it was extra crowded, or it wasn't no big deal, you know me, I can get in and out. Claiming to have voted. This is what we're dealing with. And when I say this is what we're dealing with, I'm talking about information, knowledge. If you don't take the time to learn about a particular topic, and you only take the word of someone else on the topic, you become a shill or a stiff. And what those people do is they mimic or parrot whatever they're told going forward for life. As long as they're being paid, they're in it for life. And they say, well, I had a job to do. I had to do it. If I wouldn't have done it, somebody else would have. And they're exactly damn right. That's because we have a system of corruption. It's basically built this whole, well, if you don't do the job, I'll just get someone else in here to do it, so you'll be gone. And then I say that, as a superior, I say that to a subordinate. And I say it to 2 or 3 of them. And 2 are fired, and I bring 2 in, and the other one's still there. 6 months later, I promote this one to under me. These 2 are there. These 2 sign off. The guy I promoted under me signs off. And then it's me at the top. You know, maybe a president of a certain division. Not at the top of the company, because there'd be more levels up to the top. But my point is, I like to coin the term buffer zone of truth. Buffer zone of truth. You have a subordinate, another subordinate, and then you. So if anything happens, it's not my fault. These guys signed off. I'm busy here, you know. I'm trusting my employees. I'm trusting my staff. So we have to get rid of the buffer zone of truth. And guess what else is a big buffer zone of truth? Congress, the Senate. Something goes wrong in America. Well, what do? We take it out on the congressman, we take it out on the senator. Somebody else gets in there, they're cut out. Somebody's placed in new. Problem solved. But really the problem's not solved, because the buffer zone of truth is still in place. Congress. We punish Congress as American voters and American citizens. Congress is our voice. We punish Congress, the people who are our voice, for not being our voice. Or for bad actors, you know. Different things can happen, you know, corruption, whatever. But what we never do is punish the other branch. It's like the legislative branch is us. We are the legislative branch. Our Congress and Senate, they're not representing our needs. They're not representing our needs. And you know what our needs are? Our needs? Our needs are for America to be a country 1,000 years from today. If we don't have a country 1,000 years from today, we're screwed, okay? We're really screwed. If we don't have a country 200 years, we're screwed too. But at the rate we're going, we might not have a country in 100 years. We don't even have borders today. Holy smokes. Well, it's already been too long of a video. I don't know. I don't know if I can keep going. I'm not going over 10. 9:26 right now. Got to put my intro in. Donald J. Trump. Michigan is going to vote for Donald J. Trump 47%. 47%. That's my call. I know this because I talk to strangers all the time. Why don't you try it one time? Just spark up a conversation. You know what I do is I go around and say, so, you part of the TrumpNation? I start it right out right there. You part of the TrumpNation? And a lot of them probably say, yeah, yes I am. Hell yeah. Peace out.